Hey, Ross here with TrueCut CNC, and in this video I'm going to talk about drawing curves in Rhino. So the curve tool we're going to work with is this one right here, and what we're going to do is press and hold that right click or left click and hold and bring out the main menu, and we'll just click and bring that out. So like all these tools, we're going to go over the ones that are the most useful and glaze over some of the others. So the first one will be this one right here. It's probably the most useful. So what this allows you to do is draw a curve with control points. Okay, so notice how the point is not directly on the line. It's like a magnetic point. Okay, so this is probably the most useful tool when you're tracing something. And you're just going to draw lines or drop points like this, and it'll connect the line. And to drop points, I'm just clicking the left mouse button. When I get done, I right click and it ends the command. Okay, and there's my line. So we'll delete that one. So the next one's going to be this one. You can see the difference here, whereas the points are not on the line on this one, but they are on the line on this one. So on this tool, the point is gonna, or the line is gonna go right through the points. So in some cases where you need more precision, this is the better tool to use. Other than that, it works the same way as the first tool. And again, right click to end the command. So we'll delete that one. So the next one is this one right here, and this is the sketch tool. So if we select that tool, now we can click, and I just clicked, and I'm not holding a mouse button right now. I'm just moving the mouse. And I'm just drawing, just like I'd draw with a pencil. When I get done, oh, okay, let's try that again. Now to repeat a command, because I just did this command here, to repeat it, all I have to do is right mouse click. Okay, so now the command is active. I left mouse click to start, and I'm going to start drawing again. Okay, to end this command, I'm going to left mouse click again. Okay, and then I'm going to right mouse click to get out of the command. So there's my line I sketched. So you can see if we turn points on by using this tool right here, you can see what it did. It kind of drew a line just as if we had used the control point curve tool. And if I want to adjust any of those, I can do that by adjusting those points. And again, to turn points on, you're going to highlight the curve, use this point tool right here. So left clicking turns points on, right clicking turns them back off. Okay, so let's get rid of that. So then the next one will be these, and these are parabolas. So this one is going to be, we select 2 points, and draw a parabola like that. Okay, so let's try it again. And again, right click repeats the command. So we'll start here. Okay, just like that. So if I wanted to make a symmetrical one, I would put a point there, put a point there, put a point there. Makes a symmetrical parabola. Okay, and the next parabola tool is this one. And this one is roughly the same, except I believe it starts with, it starts with the center. Okay, so we're going to start with the center of the parabola. We're going to go up and then drag out. So same effect, different way of doing it. Okay, so we'll delete that. And hyperbola. Okay, this one's a little strange. Okay, and that it allows you to kind of, well, let's redraw it with a vertical line. That'll be easier. Okay, so now if I drag this out, okay, you can see as I go toward the end of that line I drew, it kind of drags that parabola out. Just a different, again, a different way of making a parabola. Okay, so this tool right here is a helix. And in 2D, what you would do is select the start point of the helix, select the end point, and then drag up to define the height of the helix. Now you can change the number of turns. If you go up here to turns, okay, let's change that to 20 and see what happens. Okay, we just increased the number of turns to 20. And there's some other settings up here too that you can play with. Okay, so we get rid of that. And this tool right here is a spiral. It's more of really a 3D tool, but for us what we're going to do is do a flat spiral. And if you notice the picture of the mouse there, we're going to right click to get a flat spiral. Okay, so we're going to select like that and then drag out. So the first click point defines the center, and then you drag out to define the spiral. And now just like the helix, we can tell it the number of turns. So if we want to reduce the turns to 5, we go up here and click on turns, enter 5, we get 5 turns. Just like that. Reverse twist, we can say yes or no. Just like that. That's a spiral. This next tool is kind of cool. This is a tween, it draws lines between two curves and approximates them. So let's use the control point curve tool, and we'll draw something like this. Then we'll draw another one like this. Okay, so now we're going to select the tween between two curves tool. We select the first curve, the second curve, and just like some of these other tools, we can define the number of lines we want. So I've got 10 entered up here, so we're going to stick with that. So we're going to hit enter. See how it draws? It drew 10 curves in between those two and approximated them. It's kind of a cool effect. So yeah, that's about it for drawing curves. Bunch of different ways to draw curves. Play with the different tools. Like all of them, but the best way to learn this is to go in and just practice with the different tools and learn what they do.